I dropped out of high school because in my mind I wasn't gonna be anything that had to do with school. I haven't been to Spring Valley in probably like 10 years maybe. Yeah. I don't go over there, but it's a big part of who I am, you know what I mean?
In what way?
Um just like, you know, just so much for me happened out there cuz I went to high school in Spring Valley. So that was kind of where my mind snapped, like, and I was like, I am a creative, you know what I mean? Like that kind of happened out there. But just making music as a kid and doing Photoshop, you don't realize what you're doing. But like living in Spring Valley and living in a big house and me being able to have space to do stuff, I was just like, oh shit, I am doing something. You know what I mean? I was trying to do anything. I was trying to make beats. I was fucking rapping, doing Photoshop. But all that kind of like happened for me in Spring Valley, where I was like, all right, I could do this for real. And I took it so far to that I was gonna be a creative that I dropped out of high school. I dropped out of Spring Valley when I went to high school out there, because in my mind I wasn't gonna be anything that had to do with school. I wasn't gonna, as a career, I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna be a creative, and that didn't need I didn't need somebody to teach me how to do that, because I had my father, and my father went with me. I told my father I didn't want to go to school no more. He said, "All right, if you're not gonna go to school, um, whatever you're doing, you're gonna take it 100 times more serious. And I want to see what, like, he was like, I want to see you grow, and I want to see what you're gonna do." But he was like, "Come on, let's go to the school. We're gonna like take you out, like sign you out of there."
Damn, how did that feel having your dad's support?
I felt crazy, but I didn't know anything else but that. Well, like, I know how my mom felt, but it was normal to me, like having a father who was an artist. So I didn't really think about it too much.
I mean, but just having a dad that's a supporter. Like, I look at it like this. Every artist that I've interviewed so far that had their father in their life, their father's support was a major part of their success.
Yeah.
Not their mother,
Yeah.
specifically their father.
No, for sure. My father this is like, he's the reason I do this shit, is my father. My mom supported me a lot, but my mom couldn't understand it, and I feel like, as a woman, maybe it's harder to come to a country, a country where you're not from, and be a woman, and try to make it as a creative. It's harder. My father is a really strong guy. He crossed the border through Mexico to get here. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be an artist." My dad never really had a regular job. He never worked like at a supermarket. I never see my dad do none of those things. And I see my father really low. I see my father really high. Like, damn, I don't know nobody who doing it better than my pops. But that was like my superhero, you know what I mean? So just seeing him win, it was like, wow, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I knew. So, my father, he used to invest in whatever I said I wanted to do. So if I said I wanted to make beats, or if I said I wanted to make music, he would buy me a microphone for Christmas. You know what I mean? Versus, my mom would just, get me fly or some shit. But my father was like very particular about getting me stuff that would advance me into what I wanted to do. You know?